kendisini.
Evet, hoş geldiniz Erol Bey.
Hoş bulduk, merhaba.
Merhaba.
First off, I want to say this. Thank you to everyone at TASC and TASC TV who helped to make this a reality. TASC TV and TASC are very important for the Turkish American and Muslim American community. Turkish Americans and Muslim Americans face many challenges abroad, both in the United States and in other countries, including Islamophobia, hate crimes, all types of discrimination, which affects the quality of life and not being given a fair and representative voice in society. In the past, Turkish Americans and Muslim Americans not having a voice heard by all allowed for this sort of injustice to persist. It is my utmost desire to see TASC TV help to facilitate equal human rights, human dignity, preserve family values, and preserve the family structure. Preserving the family structure is important for the advancement of civilization. And the rule of law is also very important for the advancement of societies. It is adherence to these judicial principles which provide for the fertile ground for prosperity and a big middle class. Rule of law provides for opportunity for everyone to express opinions in line with democratic principles. TASC and TASC TV play an important role in attempting to balance the mostly partisan and one-sided rhetoric in the United States media. As a proud Turkish American, I can say that I am lucky to have been born both American and Turkish, and have forefathers and historical leaders like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Fatih Sultan Mehmet, Kanuni Sultan Süleyman, and Sultan Abdulhamid. And thank you to Mr. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan for his support to all Turkish Americans and Muslim Americans and all Turks and Muslims across the world. The hearts of over 2 billion people across the globe beat with you because you give them hope that one day the double standards applied to us Muslims across the planet will sooner rather than later no longer apply. Because of your efforts and those who came before you, the Turkish and Muslim homelands in the Balkans, Caucasus, and Central Asia can live with dignity. I am thankful and incredibly grateful for the great team at TASC and TASC TV. We strive to bring the US and Turkish Republic closer and to have a Turkish and Muslim community that is united in face of all the challenges, foreign and domestic. With the commitment to democratic values and pluralistic society, we are the pillars of democracy that hold the system up in the United States and beyond. And we are being attacked by various groups in the United States, including terrorist FETÖ, YPG, PKK, and other leftist groups and their accomplices under the guise of LGBTQ rights, women's rights, and students' rights, most recently. Now, despite the efforts by those who are committed to democratic values and unity like myself and other colleagues at TASC and TASC TV and beyond, as well as other community members, there is a well-coordinated effort, partially and indirectly funded by US taxpayer money, to suppress and intimidate Turkish American and Muslim American voices. Turkish American and Muslim Americans have had enough, and they would like their voices heard. All genocides are recognized unless the victims are Muslim. I call on the United States and all countries across the planet to recognize the atrocities committed against millions of Turks, Muslims, and other minority groups in the Balkans, Caucasus, Africa, Asia, Central Asia, and all across the planet, wherever those injustices may exist or have existed. Ethnic cleansing, genocide, and other crimes against humanity can never be tolerated in a civilized society. People are sick of the same old news outlets that have very little to no journalistic integrity, which is an echo chamber of the same old news, which continue the rhetoric that perpetuates Islamophobia today. With a commitment to human rights, unity, and human happiness, we can create a better world in which our common principles are used as a foundation to create a better planet where we can control climate change, pollution, and have social justice for all. 1 week from today is the 10th anniversary of the passing of the late and great former Prime Minister of Turkey, Professor Dr. Necmettin Erbakan. I would like to remember with respect and especially thank Dr. Erbakan for saving countless thousands of Muslim lives in Bosnia and in the Balkans. Because of his contributions, 2 billion people on the planet are on a better road to having better living conditions and a more representative voice in the world community.
Right. Mr. Gülistan, thank you so much for the speech, sir. Also, we know that you have your Lawyers Talk Show on TASC TV.
Yes.
That is a show that I recommend everyone, especially our Turkish diaspora, to watch as well. Sir, thank you for joining our event today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to be here.
Thank you.
Tabii TASC TV'de biraz önce de bahsetmiştim Atakan